hell is even that?
That is one big pilot.
For a modern gaming audience.
Why are you running?
Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
We're communists.
Woke.
Would you please get your politics out of my comic books? I'm like, what comic books are you reading?
I'm cured! Praise God!
He vatored!
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Give me the meat and give it to me raw.
For a modern gaming audience.
I speak in Big Pro. In Big Pro.
Welcome to Nerd Wars. Sorry about that. Welcome to Nerd Wars.
Please clap.
Welcome indeed. One moment. Highlander, the search for vengeance. How you doing today, Badge?
You can't have him watch like the last ones before he's even watched the first one. And then it's dubious whether you should stop after that, but I guess now he's being paid, he has to. The search for vengeance. I might have even stopped at that one. But shout out
Tomac, let's say the original Highlander was on the list. So for Badger's sanity, I will watch Highlander and then the search for vengeance.
I mean, you gotta look, even John problematic white guy knows. I don't know. When you start getting the second one was reshot entirely.
Hey, just
shout
because
out loud.
Tomac already spent a bunch of money to troll us into watching things on the stream doesn't mean he's currently trolling now.
Yeah, hold on. Let's
But he probably
wind
is.
back the clocks. Well, none of these streamers would dare touch any of you. Riz, what is going on? Bly,
Also, I mean, Lod.
Wars in his own chat.
Bro, Lod
No,
always
every
getting all up
time.
in here. Tomac like managed to slip in there sooner, but Lod almost always the first one. Always appreciate
Big Rat
it.
Killer, of course. Lady Arendy, what's going on? Andrew,
And back to back.
Who? Hold on. Vermorin, God, a lot of people. Space Rebel. Oh my God, you're all
Everybody.
here. You're all here.
So,
Okay,
okay,
round
actually,
of
I got a question for old Tomac real quick. So, he had said something about watching the... So, Reading Time was so freaking good. Thank you for paying me to watch that. It was amazing. So, you said series, and then you said Link. I don't know. But if I'm watching an anime series, I actually currently am deciding between Demon Slayer or Jujutsu Kaisen, and I'm tired of hearing about them and not having seen them and not knowing anything about them. So, if you have a preference between those two, Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen, also chat in general, let me know. Also, hail ABF. That GCA was popping off.
It was very nice. And Hayden, guy's a natural. What's going on?
Absolutely, dude. Because I keep like rizzing him up, telling me he needs to get on camera. I was hoping he'd be pretty good on camera, and he freaking nailed it.
Someone tell Leon from Words of Paradise that that's how you do long hair. You do it like Hayden. And you don't look mid-transition like Leona does. Shout out Melanie, because of that rising female audience. Unlike Disney Marvel, we have quality over quantity, even though it's, not as big as some channels. Shout out. Oh, yeah, here.
Yes.
Oh, my God. We
Yes.
didn't even mention it. Hold on.
Here he is.
Hayden Wayne just wanted to swing by and say, hey, I'll be lurking today because I'm driving a lot, but I'm hanging out. Hail chat. Also, watch Furion.
Oh, yeah. That's been popping off. Yeah, actually, that's even more popular these days. I might have to watch that first. I kind of want to do I'm leaning towards Jujutsu Kaisen, but
yeah, watch Pros. It's really good, really funny.
I'm
really
gonna
romantic. It made all its money back.
We'll make that the $300 tier. Please, God, no, don't.
I think you might want to raise that a little bit more.
Halfway there.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think you might want to raise that a little bit more. Yeah.
No, please don't. I would hate that, chat.
No.
All right, Fearin'. Oh God, dude. They need to make paper longer for all this stuff I have to watch.
Let him get through the good shit. Seriously, like at least
also. I
Highlander.
haven't watched it yet, but you guys were so incredibly generous on the stream we did over on Badger's channel, which we have a stream on Wednesdays there now. And we also have another stream here on Mondays, both 6 to 7 Eastern.
Maybe
Lord's
Tuesdays
time.
too on my show because, whatever.
Yeah.
We're just going to keep going with it.
We're going to probably go a couple more weeks or so with the extra ones, and then we're probably going to go to 6 days a week. So
we're insane.
Hope you guys like us because you're going to get a lot more of us. And I'm making videos again. and everyone's views are down. So what a time to start making videos again.
Shout out to Belgium. Look at this. Hail.
Also,
We're
yeah.
worldwide.
So I said I'd watch Falling Down for that amazing last stream we had. So next up is Tremors. We already hit 100. Am I watching? Like, I mean, technically, I probably need to watch Highlander. So I'm gonna hit Highlander for that.
Wait, I'm sorry, because I was zoned out on someone from
Okay.
Europe was watching. You did watch Falling Down, or you're going to watch
No,
Falling Down?
I'm gonna have that tonight.
I believe the choice was that or Trimmer. So yeah, as long as they're up there, whatever. God, there's so many
Currently Highlander.
good shit. Yeah,
I
Highlander.
think at some point I'm gonna have to move the second movie from 200 to 250 because 2 movies in a day has been a little tough, guys. So that might get raised briefly, but yeah, we're 50 away, and I'll probably watch Tremors as well.
Yeah, Tremors is fun. It holds up. Still the best Kevin Bacon movie, I swear.
You guys turned me into a professional streamer by me triggering you all with not having seen anything. I really appreciate you funding me seeing so many amazing things. Okay, Princess Bride, we will talk about tomorrow. Generally, I try to keep it all for Saturday for the long ones.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
ABF, you're probably not going to like my review.
Don't worry, I'll shame him for you.
I enjoyed it quite a lot. But
hold on. He watched the Urban one, and he's yet to watch the Stallone one.
Working on
going to
just watch RoboCop though. So I mean, I feel like that's pretty judge dreaded, Jason.
Yeah. And
correct?
he did buy that for $1, but I'm sorry, he's booing you.
I'm sorry.
Boo this man.
I'm sorry. I'm realizing that there's just certain kinds of movies I don't like, and I think one of them is the old timey like Renaissance stuff. I don't know, because I've never really cared for like Game of Thrones and stuff. I hated Napoleon, and people did not like that I hated Napoleon. So I think the old timey stuff, like historical stuff, it's got to be like really fantasy for me to enjoy it.
I think these comments
Or
are
like
the worst.
steampunk.
They're speechless. They're speechless.
Hey, there's a way to solve this problem. Give me money and I'll watch more movies and have more bad shit.
Inconceivable.
Honestly, no. If you give me enough, I'll give them all a 10 out of 10. How's that sound? I'll go full mainstream media shill. How's that
Irwin
sound?
starred in the Goonies. You didn't see him. He was one of the Goonies.
I'm kind of worried about, was Elton John in the Goonies? I'm kind of worried about how much I'm going to like the Goonies, because I feel like that might be one that, like Ghostbusters was another one that, because sometimes this stuff gets built up so much that you can't help but be a little let down.
Yes, and also some things just don't hit the way they did when it's 20 years later, or you're 20 years older than when you would have watched it originally. Yeah.
I didn't watch the Star Wars original trilogy till I was in my like mid 20s, late 20s. And I'd read so much like good sci-fi at that point and watched quite a bit of TV that I didn't think it was all that great.
I gotta hide from the shrapnel that's about to hit you.
But I also thought that I didn't really care for Blade Runner all that much either when I first watched it, and then I just recently watched it and I freaking loved it. So I would
so excited, right, for the sequel with Michelle Yeoh.
I would like to watch the original trilogy. Yeah. Oh my God. Why?
You sent that to me and I died a little bit. So if you guys haven't been paying attention, they're making another sequel. This sounds like a Netflix thing, but yeah.
I'm sorry, guys.
They're gonna have another Michelle Yeoh led Blade Runner, and yeah, dude, we're getting old. We're getting old. And here we are. Nostalgia rules. We are getting old. Yeah, we are. But you know what? That's all right, because we got all the best stuff.
And
we just have
a
to
lot
expose
of
it.
like a lot of you guys watch this stuff when like you're young and whatnot, and it's like core memory stuff. So like it like makes you who you are and whatnot. And yeah, it's just.
By the way, Alec Baldwin's finger. This is the same reason I love Bert. It's the guy from Family Ties, but his love of guns, and there's some gun scenes in there that made me like, oh my God, I want a gun collection. So I'm glad to see that most young men or boys had the same reaction to even my stepdad back in the day, who's no longer my stepdad, was like from Germany, and that scene like
that or Commando Gunshed. Which one is better?
Ooh, Tremors. Now Tremors, nothing has. I don't even want to ruin it for you. That's how good the scene is. Just say it's a very pro Second Amendment. That character in general. And yeah, I think you've seen Ferris Bueller, right?
I've seen it on my list of movies to watch, correct?
You know, sometimes I think this will get old or it'll get tired, but
we'll run out of movies. It's not anytime soon.
You've literally not seen any fucking movie of quality except for 3 or 4 things that are random. So this grift will never end. How?
I'm winning at life. I'm getting paid to watch some of the best movies ever made.
You really are.
And then occasionally I don't like them as much as everyone else does, and then they get all mad at me. But I'd say it's worth it.
Can you fly, sucker? Can you fly? So you know what the context of that is, so it's great.
Honestly, I like
Riz.
watching them because it gives me ideas for clips to use in videos.
Well, that's what it should. And what we're telling you has some of the best pop culture shit of all time that we all reference all the time. In case you question your oldness, Temple of Doom just turned 40.
So you guys have already paid me to. I think I don't know. I don't remember if it started or I started watching them on myself. But Indiana Jones, I've watched all 3 now.
He's read some of those books behind
That's
him.
thanks to you guys. So
Actually,
eventually,
some things now.
Give it like 6 months. I'll actually with how many I'm watching like 4 movies a week because you guys. So I'm gonna give it 6 months and I will get most of it. But I have a terrible memory. So
I'm 38. So I was but a wee child.
I'm only
but when he
22.
When he tells me this shit, I feel you had a real Ryan Roger Athay thing going on. I feel 40 plus on the inside because of you. Look at Alec Baldwin using the kids lingo. It still slaps, bruh. No cap. It does still slap though.
That's one I did thoroughly enjoy. All 3. Yeah. I felt like it kind of went. it was kind of like Back to the Future. I feel like each movie dropped like half a point.
Well, he didn't really escape from a cult, but it was an all-thinking, all-encompassing political machine that he was all focused on to the extent negativity of his own pop culture. He was into politics. Now we got to get him into the good nerd shit.
I didn't escape from the cult. The cult escaped from me. Thank you very much.
Who Framed Roger? This movie used to scare me as a kid. Not scare me.
I haven't seen it really. It just have to go on the list.
Feel well. I mean, for posterity. A lot of these are just for posterity that you should have seen along. Yeah, that's a bro. Who Framed Roger? Brad? Bob Hoskins.
Like booty posterity.
Yeah, posterity, like just for history.
Derriere posterity.
Yeah, that too.
I'm running out of post-it notes. Okay.
Yeah,
we'll add Who Framed Roger Rabbit later. I still haven't seen Forrest Gump. Okay.
Oh, well, I don't want to ruin it, but like the shit at the end with trying to think of the guy Doc Brown. Also, Christopher Lloyd is in it.
We do have stories. I swear we'll get to them at some point.
Oh yeah. See, we always do this. They'd rather talk about this than your lack of. You're like, hi, Sonia. Shout out to all the females in the audience.
So, did you realize that Sonia's also a mod for Camelot? I didn't realize she was. She's a legit mod, and I didn't realize it. And she comes in chat, and I'm like, I'm making you a mod. And then later I realized I may have obviously I appreciate Sonia 100%, but I realized I kind of professional mod, I'm gonna mod you without you having an option.
Same
Sonia, you're
word,
the best. Please forgive
posterity.
me.
And same this is something that Jay Norbeardo would be able to say. Etymology. Same etymology. Canonically.
What'd you say about me?
Canonically. For 50. Beardo was going through puberty today. It was funny. He couldn't say 50 or anything. His voice kept cracking. Zoinks.
Okay.
Shout out. All right, you want to talk about how horrible Disney is?
I mean, do we talk about anything else when it comes to Hollywood? Disney to reduce number of Marvel movies, the stock plummets. Disney reduces number of Marvel movies. Erwin has to go see because he has an unlimited pass and he hates himself. And Badger refuses to see all this trash, so Erwin has to. You're all welcome, canonically. I mean, it gets like sprayed up there, right?
I just like that they basically did admit that they were just shoveling shit out because we were all,
What? What do you mean? He said nothing of the sort.
We're going to do what we haven't been doing since Endgame and focus on the quality. Yeah. They really thought, well, no, see, this has been pointed out so many times that even then, they don't know how to make television. They don't even know how to make movies anymore. That's why the skyrocketing budget. That's why the regression in CGI. They have no clear direction. The Victoria Alonso's, thank God she's gone, even if she wasn't fired for the reason she should have been. They don't know how to do the shit anymore. They have no ability to course correct when they do them in these big chunks with no clear leadership. The back and forth writers' rooms, the half want agenda, half just want to bear. They don't like you reading the comics. It's a fucking recipe, not for success, but for what we're seeing right here. Right here.
Income before income taxes dropped by 69% from the same quarter last year. Even if they survive to 2025, they're going to be like zombies and like falling apart, and they're all going to have to like merge together in some kind of like Akira monster to try to take on Netflix.
let's pretend that the current landscape, we're going to eat real good, right, with Deadpool and Wolverine, and then we're going to be in the dark desert, the hot, it's going to be horrible. What is our oasis that we're running to? Fucking Captain America, Brave New World that's been filming for 8 months, Thunderbolts, and Fantastic Four with Pedro Pascal.
Do you think Thunderbolts is happening?
Yes. And without Bucky, the one reason we would go see it, he's getting Sebastian Stan. Yeah. It's a dumpster fire, and Survive Till 2025 is a nice little lie. That is copious. Pure cope.
Badge. We forgot about the Fantastic Four and Blade.
Oh no, Blade that has yet been changed again, and even though now apparently it's in modern times and they're going to focus on killing vampires, it's still starring his daughter. It's still a girl that's key to everything. It still has a female villain going after the female daughter, trying to get her blood to recreate an army of Daywalkers, because you couldn't do that with Blade, right? Because he's a male, so his blood is tainted. Yeah.
What if Blade was a woman, a sassy black woman?
I would put more money on Mahershala Ali finally bailing from this fucking. We might even see Wesley Snipes as Blade in the Deadpool as a cameo before we see Mahershala Ali as Blade in his movie that's been around for like 4 or 5 years.
Who do you think regrets the role more, him or Harrison Ford in Brave New World?
Probably Harrison Ford, because he's been stuck on set for the past like half a year. Shout out to Lodge, another Mimby. Come on, wait.
Hail! We just get so excited to put you guys up on screen. We both press the button at the same time.
We like to double click our mouses.
So, Badge, Mr. Iger, Mr. Iger, calls him Mr. Iger, said Disney will, quote, balance sequels with originals rather than heavily relying on one or the other. Tell that to the live-action Mufasa trailer. They had to turn the comments off there, Mr. Iger.
I want Agatha. Where's my Agatha Harkness?
I will see your Agatha, and I will raise you an Inside Out too.
They say it as a joke, but literally everything is a sequel, prequel, midquel, as what we might talk about later with The Precious. But yeah, they are fucking. They have tried nothing, and they are all out of ideas.
What do you know about this new Karate Kid? What the hell is even a full
Karate
reboot?
Kid, where they will learn kung fu
sequel reboot?
Apparently, the dude from Danny is supposed to be. The guy from the TV show is supposed to be their Cobra Kai. I don't know.
So is it like the time skip? They're skipping ahead then?
It's supposed to be the same movie as the last one with Will Smith's kid and Jackie Chan.
So I forgot about 2026. They got something for 2026, guys. I'm really looking forward to it.
Where is Anners? Is she safe? Is she all right?
Yeah, she's probably working. Girl works hard. Yeah, the Kang Dynasty, which is now just being called Avengers 5, and we have no idea what they're going to do. And no matter what they do, you want to guess at who the Avengers are? She-Hulk, Captain Marvel. Yeah, it's all the bootlegs. Shang-Chi. I can't wait for that. It's going to be great.
You guys want Hawkeye? Nah, we're good. What about female Hawkeye?
By the way, did you hear? Because I thought it was clickbait, but like just the title alone made me laugh. That Ryan Reynolds cut out the cameos from Tatiana Maslany and Brie Larson as She-Hulk and Captain Marvel.
Sure.
So last we heard, Kang was possibly being workshopped to. They're going to have the Beyonder, who is of course involved in Secret Wars, and they were going to say that the Beyonder was actually like an Uber variant of Kang, and just I was going to say race swap Kang, but just actor swap Kang. And then they need to just drop that whole shit. Just don't even talk about him again. Just go straight into Secret. That's what I thought they were going to do. I thought we were going to get Deadpool and Wolverine.
Treat him like the Celestial in the ocean. He just doesn't exist anymore.
Do Avengers Secret Wars, reset the entire shit, and then start off with Fantastic Four. But
hey, I apologize. We forgot Moana 2.
Aren't they doing live action Moana with The Rock and
right? Yeah, and that
the sequel,
the one they cast the wrong color person, right? Or was that Moana 2? No, I think
the only time you cast the wrong color person if it's a white man. It's a Karate Kid multiverse, because more multiverses is what we need. I like that. Oh, hold on. Shout out to Mo Zamboni. Hail to the GCA.
Hail.
Watch you guys the other night. Yeah, really good, man.
If you're not subscribed yet, Jeremy says he's going to be coming on a guest here at some point. So you might want to get subscribed. If, say, Nagernal wanted to drop a link in chat. The GCA's been popping off. They ended up that last stream they did with Hayden ended up with over 300 views for the VOD. So
Oh, I'm sorry. And
those
Tom,
are views. Well done, guys.
I see here you don't want any more of the MCU. Well, I'm sorry, but the best we can do is to focus on all the female members of the X-Men when it comes out, to the detriment of the males, and then make them unlikable. Oh, look, a wild they them has appeared.
The MZU. Thank you very much. Oh, I'm tipping over. Hold on. Yes, GCA, baby.
Yeah, Jeremy
The
Seinfeld
chat is great.
should be on there. Jeremy Seinfeld will be on there. It's great. What's the deal with these collected group of assholes?
Despite Mo Zamboni, that is a great stream.
Yeah, despite the freezing. It's all right. He'll get it figured out one day. By the way,
I meant him as a person.
Erwin and I, we should have been doing this on stream. We were fighting before the stream about whether this, and then we found the goal. Not to reference him, but the golden.
I needed hard evidence.
The goal. Oh, and I gave it to him hard. I gave him hard evidence, and it made both of us happy because you got to make your buddies happy. You got to make your buddies.
I got a clip from that.
Yes.
I almost used the F word.
It's Sonia. We will see you. Shout out. Okay, let's start with this. Right. So they have the Tales of the Empire, which is the sequel series to Tales of the Jedi. And in one of these, we find out that Barriss Offee, who they've already butchered compared to her original true EU, she's an Inquisitor now. After we saw in the Clone Wars, her turning to the dark side and framing Ahsoka. Anyway, so now she's an Inquisitor. And this whole episode, for the most part, is her and one of the Inquisitors from the Kenobi series, because that was such a popular one, hunting a Jedi. And her coming to terms with the fact she's an Inquisitor. And when they find an Inquisitor, and when they find the Jedi, well, do you want to play the? Oh shit! Here we go.
Well, first. Oh wait, I was gonna say let me take one for once, but it starts off with riddle me this. Isn't that basically what you say every time you start your Joker impression? Can you read this in your Joker impression?
Well, it should be a Riddler, but I will. Riddle me this: who sparkles like glitter, but attitude is bitter? Emo-colored black, girls think it's a snack.
Sparkles like glitter, but attitude is bitter. I don't know. Do you know what is happening right now? Did we actually get Riddlered? I think you might have. I think you should have done that in the Riddler.
I'll do it in the Riddler. Riddle me this: who sparkles like glitter, but attitude is bitter? Emo-colored black, girls think it's a snack. I don't know. Riddle me this: who sparkles like glitter? Generation Z. The Batman. Robert Pattinson Batman, because of Twinkle Sparlight, and he has the. Even though every single live action Batman has used the eye grease, and even in the comics, I'm just yes, that is true. Sparkle. That is.
I have seen the Batman.
That's pretty good. And he did play very emo. That is a good one. Riddle me this: who sparkles like glitter, but attitude is bitter? Emo-colored black, girls think is a snack. Shout out!
We got Riddler. We literally got Riddler.
By the way, did you see what his thumbnail is?
What?
I think you're gonna like it.
Whose thumbnail?
Joker's Disciple. I think you should look at it.
Oh, his profile. Oh, it's me being gay.
Yeah.
Oh, is it my? Oh, it's my Get Mad.
Yeah.
Yeah, Phantom X is really going hard on the me being gay. I really appreciate that, Phantom.
We might talk about Crybaby a little bit, but yeah, no. So this they them here.
I demanded hard evidence.
He did. And hard evidence was given. Here, let me share this real quick.
Because it was just this clip that was going around. And they call it they and them a bunch. But then I was like, but who even is this character? And then we realized, like, does this character even have a name? No. So I was like, is it just an NPC? And they just say they them because they didn't even want to bother giving it a gender or a name or anything like that. Like, I mean, it's Disney. I'm not giving a big benefit of the doubt, but I'm a games journalist. So it's like, give me some more evidence than just a clip.
So
we found the evidence, guys.
Because Wikipedia and other things can be edited, we're like, let's go to IMDb and see what the cast, who the actor is, and well, Rye Chase. Rye Chase is the Jedi. And again, in that clip, they are still alive. Let's get them. No, they aren't. They say it like 4 or 5 times in a 30-second. Then just go here.
Wait.
She is an actress.
My problem is you couldn't tell if the character in Star Wars was a guy or a girl. Is that I thought that was a dude.
Chase
I think that's
was
a dude.
Born 1991. She is an actress known for Guild Wars 2, The Loud House, The Walking Dead World Beyond, and of course this new one is Tales of the Empire. Episode 5 is the Now maybe they're misgendering. Maybe this is a chosen. All I know is that this citation on IMDb says she.
Because it seems like a dude that's now a she, whereas the Star Wars seems like a she going dude. So they like non-binary. They use the wrong non-binary.
No, despite what some people in my comment section think, I just work here. And I don't know what this is.
Inauthentic. Someone call it Kim Belair. People are not feeling seen now.
Yeah. So
we have an article about that. Do you read the Shooty Gatwa article? Let's see.
Well, I covered with great ferocity his white mediocrity comments.
The spare me the white feminism. This one.
What the hell is even that? Yeah. Spare me the white feminism. No, but I might actually agree with him depending on how he says it.
Oh no, that's the writer of the article, who you'd never guess it is a black woman who totally loves Doctor Who. She swears. Did I just freeze? I just froze. I went for so long.
Yeah, I know. I literally said that right as you froze. Yeah, that's the longest you've gone without freezing. Anyway, yeah, I know. Here, let's switch you back.
Oh, is it still broken?
Make him nervous.
Boop, boop, boop.
Oh, you poor guy.
I'm number one.
You're
okay.
So professional. You're so professional. All right, let's see what Space Bubble says. I'm a bloke. Give me boobs, cars, and guns with copious amounts of violence, with harsh language, woke F off. By the way, I'm sure a lot of people would like the boobs, cars, and guns, and copious amounts of violence with harsh language. Tell me again why cameras are so important. Bro, it's a Logitech that I'm on here. I'm big boy now. Yeah, so has anyone, I'm at the risk of summoning for fuck's sake, cancel Disney Plus. Has anyone actually watched this Tales of the Empire? Or because I have not watched it at all. Like I've completely disassociated. The only Star Wars I'm going to be watching is Acolyte for obvious reasons. The twerking Time Lord. Bring back real girl bosses. Yeah, shout out. Was I summoned? Or was it those meddling kids? Yeah, it was the meddling kids. Yeah, Graf, dude, I gotta work something out with you. What can I do to get you to allow Erwin to watch Acolyte? Like for the lulls, for the algorithm. His channel's dying. He needs the views. Let him, please, just to cover it for the horribleness. Oh shit. GraphWeb $2. Hashtag cancel Disney
I don't know what I'm gonna
do. I don't know what we're gonna do. I'm gonna have to take the hit for both of us. Last Star Wars thing I saw was Clone Wars series and Rogue One. Shout out. Yeah, I think that's about what a lot of people are at. Sean, howdy. Yeah, I don't know. I gotta watch it. I'm sorry. I gotta watch it, and I gotta watch the Rey movie that's totally gonna come out, and that Charmin Obaid-Chinoy didn't announce just so that she didn't get fired. Yeah. So who's watching One Piece besides Gary, who made a video loving it and it didn't do good? So
did you watch it? I really enjoyed it.
I watched it just because I wanted to see if I wanted to see. It's nice to see him fully get to enjoy something. But I'm not really into like anime and stuff, so I still haven't watched the One Piece.
This is interesting. Explain your stance on you thinking all anime characters are white, because it actually plays into this.
Oh yeah, there's too many good black people in the Batman. You would just fucking do a hot take like Ryan's. I'll just take his for no. I told like much.
We already covered this. It's true. They don't look Asian at all in anime.
Much like some people are like weirded out by antiques or have other things, I get weird feelings when I watch anime because it's Asian and a lot of times it's in an Asian setting, but they all look American and with a lot of white culture and features, like especially during when I was playing Final Fantasy 15 and it was like sort of looks like America and they're wearing jeans and classic cars and all that, but
they're also cat girls.
Yeah, and it throws me off. Just gives me a weird feeling. And apparently I'm not alone in this on some things. But I think Nerd Wars, I can't tell if he's there or good talking. This is why cameras are good. But
I'm here.
Yeah. Are you? How does Mahler do it?
Yeah, it's being a dick. I think I'm gonna escape and come back in the studio. Okay. Badgercast.
Yeah.
Can we get a link to Badger's YouTube channel in the chat, please, Mods?
This has been named me. I'm horrible. Let's just pretend they're loud. Yeah. And I refuse. I won't do Latino or Latinx. Oh, thank you, Erwin. Here, let me. I told him he needs to set up. There we go. Oh my God, we're professional here. So yeah, I think this is the one where he was fighting me, trying to say that, well, maybe they're just using the royal they them. Thank you, Magrinal. Maybe they're just using the royal they them. Maybe it's like no, that it was indeed. And like I said, they may say actress here, really not thinking that might be a chosen pronoun that they're just going along with. I'm not sure. Hi,
We're so little. Yes, I'm a professional streamer. That's why I have so many cameras, and at least one of them works. Thank you very much. So this whole race swapping stuff is because the whole thing is this character gets turned Latina, and like honestly, you look at her and it's like
seems like that's a bridge that's already been crossed. Also,
yeah, there's
already multiple.
Apparently, in the actual manga, they accidentally started making someone the wrong color. Then after like the end of like a big story, they like swapped her back to the correct color. So even them within the manga are accidentally race swapping characters. It's good times.
Yeah, Space Rebel, you're not alone, as we saw in that recent Rasmussen poll where Trump is more liked than Disney is. Just a fun little statistic. He's back. Stop talking about him. Yeah, man. They said such kind things.
This guy right here. Is he black to you?
Based on the hair and lips, yes. Hi, Twitter.
But like skin color wise,
maybe he's albino and it's just not the red type. Maybe he's mixed. He's a quarter black anime character.
Well, as far as I can tell, they're looking for a black guy. Which, like, I mean, he's definitely not black, but coded black. I was fine with Jet being cast black in the Cowboy Bebop Netflix show. I have many other concerns and complaints about that show, but I was fine with Jet being black because it made sense.
More
cop,
melanated,
like jazz and such.
More melanated characters would accuse this one of having it easy. Erwin, what's currently on your film TV watch list? Jesus Christ, do you have a second?
We can pull it up in a moment. Wrong one. Highlander. Thanks to Tomac. Highlander. The Search for Vengeance is on there. I'm gonna have to watch the first Highlander first, and then thanks to Hayden, we got Fearin on there for some anime. I also
told you about the tiny hats,
and then Falling Down. Yeah, and then Falling Down as well. And then I will say for those.
Okay.
Oh my God.
All right. This is racist. Yeah, don't get into phrenology. That's when you start getting into fun racist types.
I will say I definitely enjoyed the Chainsaw Man anime, and I finally started reading the manga because I finally got enough of them in a row that I could blast through them, and I couldn't help myself. I read the first 5 yesterday. So I'm trying to get culture, guys. I swear. Sorry,
Revco. It looks like the next Assassin's Creed is going to beat you to the Afro Samurai. The Afro Samurai riff.
Afro Samurai was actually really good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. But then it's sad is if you go back and you actually, in history, the actual black dude that they were basing that all on was not an actual samurai. He was like a sword carrier and he did feats of strength, but he didn't actually.
Yeah, but this is like mystical anime and stuff. So it's like, that's acceptable.
Yeah, sure. Hey, yeah. Have you, dude, you need more bookshelves.
Yeah, that's what well, actually here, I have a camera I can actually move. Yeah, there is, Akira! Right there. Or Tetsuo going Akira. I'm working on I only got the first 2. There's 6. So I'm like, I gotta at least get the 3rd one.
He stands up multiple times a stream and gives us the plumber crack. So of course he's wearing pants.
Yeah. Well, if by pants you mean really old basketball shorts with like burn marks in them.
It's the only time you've ever heard that.
Only the best for you. Wait, here, I'll fancy it up a little bit just for you. It was Grafweb, right? He's earned it.
Grafweb, yes. His presence is mighty and strong, and across the internets, he is known. He is known.
So, they also got like Middle Eastern, like North African people they're trying to get and stuff, and they're like, well, that's not accurate because this person's actually from a Middle Eastern city, and it's like,
yeah.
At the risk of sounding racist, that sounds close enough to me.
Real quick, I will say this is a good one too. Once you've got through your basics of your X-Men 97s, your Batman the Animated Series, Justice League, shit like that, Avengers Earth Mightiest Heroes is a good one. I think it's on Max right now too.
A male
Very
actor,
digestible.
A male actor of any ethnicity. Honestly, I prefer that. Like, give us the best actor
At least pretend.
We need a black actor between this age.
At least pretend.
Yeah, and I'll try to find the I think this is the woman who is no, that's a white female actress. Yeah, see, a bunch of them are white. So how is that not like race swapping? It's only if you make the Asian person Latina, that's race swapping?
I think we've learned that it's highly it's very different on what people get upset about with that. Most of the time they find a reason to make it not count if it's in one direction.
Yeah, like here's the Middle Easterner.
That's the Middle Eastern version? What's up with the forehead, bro?
They all just look like white people.
That's a crackhead baby forehead.
How are you forehead shaming her?
Bro. It's gonna make a Ryan Kendall joke. It's a large
Robin. Here we go. Robin. This is what's gonna be turned into a Latina. I mean, honestly, turning the other characters white and then turning this character Latina. Drawing is hard, Badger. Drawing is hard.
White adjacent. Yes, that is what all Asians are, according to some DEI standards.
But it's like, so some people, it's like even the slightest hint of this sort of stuff, and they're like, I'm fully 100% out. But it's like, I don't see a lot of people are like, oh, cancel One Piece now. So it's like, if the people are good and they give us a good product, then is it more okay?
Bro, that
or
was
like, where do we draw lines?
That was a Lady Deathstroke, Lady Deathstroke hand, a Attack on Titan like exaggeration hand. Yeah. She's Egyptian. She's supposed to be Egyptian. Man, what happened to the Egyptian superhero from oh god, the movie we did? I'm trying to think. Moon Knight, where he was only in 7 minutes of his own thing, and the Egyptian superhero chick Layla got most of the times. God, what successful shows all those Disney Plus ones were. I can't wait to watch more, as I still have never watched Loki season 2. That apparently I won't need to enjoy Deadpool.
God. Yeah, like I said, I went to the used bookstore today, bought more Chainsaw Man, and yeah, what's his name? Mobius? Yeah, the Mobius figure they have there it's going to permanently live there. Who wants that?
Great Deadpoolio for 2. Badger's one and only Latinx is up in this biatch, and I congratulations, he went from Latine back to Latinx. Let's take the shitty one back. Yeah, latrine, that can just go away.
Latrine. Oh my god, latrine is so much better. Yeah, that's what it is from now on. All right, so other things people are asking, like, why? Well, first we got to get to Joker's disciple. Oh yeah, wait, okay, you got this. Come on, Riddler, let's hear this.
Riddle me this. Who believes himself more lover than fighter? A put-on-the-spot flyer, can train in fellowship for a friend, come to the ring again. Who am I? Oh, I know what this is, but I don't want to spoil it. He won't get this because he hasn't been paying attention to the lore.
Samwise Gamgee.
No. You know who this is? You want him on the show. You love his offerings.
Drunk 3PO.
Yes.
Wait.
Yeah, he does. So Gina has said that she will fight again if Jay has an amateur fight.
Yeah, I heard about this.
Yeah.
If he's not too busy doing Waffle House streams.
I think I can convince Jay to do this. Jay has something on the inside. He's tired of being picked on. He's tired of being, he thinks that we all think he's weak and I bet Jay's got a fucking inner little tiger demon that could really come out.
I thought you were going to say secretly has a huge dick.
No, but he's very tall. It's probably not that much of a secret. But I bet he would do this just to show Gina what he's really made of. Bet you he could. Somebody 3 rounds, 2-minute, 2-minute rounds with a
who's
fucking
he
amateur.
Fighting? Random person?
It's a low belt. It's a low tier.
It needs to,
keep your hands up.
I've learned YouTubers are supposed to fight YouTubers now.
Yeah.
And then they go on to be professional wrestlers.
I was just saying, just keep your hands up. Cardio is all he needs so he doesn't gas out and drop his hands. But as long as he keeps his hands up, he can weather fucking just watch Rocky a bunch. He's a big dude.
I see him get hit in the face and then he goes in berserker mode and like kills half the crowd. And we're like, oh, maybe we shouldn't have made fun of him.
Bro,
so
and to be fair, we cannot underestimate retard strength.
That's what I'm saying.
Ooh, you cannot fucking
berserker like blood rage.
Yeah, like you might hit him and he'll go, Mongo smash, and just fucking shout out. Man, I sort of like these riddles. This is engaging. This is fun for the whole family.
Yes, thank you, Joker.
So
awesome.
You changed it to the latrine. Yeah, it used to be the shit house. That's funny.
So, one of the movies I did watch when I was growing up and really enjoyed was the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Assuming time-wise I can, definitely want to go see it when they bring back theaters. I think early June, I believe. Each day they're playing one of them, extended edition. So quite excited for that. You know what I'm not excited for?
Card. Yeah, I did not have this one on my bingo card at all.
And then the last bit, the Peter Jackson produced and Andy Serkis to direct. Hey, that sounds great,
bro. But that's not enough. Like even Gary's one-word tweet of just no, like that's where people are. You've ruined. This is again, even if Lucas came back, the same thing with Star Wars. Every single franchise, even if all the people you liked them touching it came back, it will be bad.
We got He came back and we got the prequels.
Right. Well, that's my point. But also the last time you say Lord of the Rings and Gollum, I think this Lord of the Rings Gollum, that everyone that was so memeable, the fucking company went out of business. They released an AI apology that was misspelled. Mahler and the great gamer that is Gary. By the way, look, I love the 210 reviews are down here at the bottom that are brand new. It's a very good game. I have a great time. No bugs. Like the clearly troll reviews, but that's the point. This, and by the way, did you remember that only 37% of people even finish Rings of Power? So you say Lord of the Rings and people think of Rings of Power and that shitty Gollum game. And so when you mentioned Gollum, Lord of the Rings, even with Andy coming back,
the first thumbnail I made, I used Gollum from the game.
So Keely,
no
Warner
one cares.
Brothers,
the main thing to talk about is looking at what YouTube views people are getting from this. No one cares at all about this.
But to that end, Warner Brothers has decided to release a slate of new Lord of the Rings movies because they still have the licensing for it. One of that is going to be The Hunt for Gollum, which we're all suspecting is going to take place, obviously, after The Hobbit and before the Fellowship, because in that they show him being captured by Sauron's forces. So this is The Hunt for Gollum. But who was asking for this shit? And everyone coming back.
Well, that's what I'm saying is like it should be good.
I will say this though.
I gotta
add. Peter Jackson and his part Fran Walsh, Philippa Boyens, they are coming back, and they did reiterate that they're not trying to put anything other than Tolkien. So at the very least, it might just be a story we don't care about, but it shouldn't be Rings of Power. Unless they've been corrupted, and God knows we've seen a lot of people. I don't think they have been so far.
Not gonna be like Chinese knockoff Gandalf.
I don't think we're gonna see Puerto Rican.
He's not Gandalf, bro. I swear.
Much as I love my own half, I don't need that representation. We won't be seeing Boricua elves, and we won't see the fully white orcs. That yeah. The messaging probably won't be on the no. I don't. That's what I'm saying. That was Amazon. That was Jennifer Salke. That was those two dummies over there. Remember they called us Nazis for not liking it.
The Ride of the Rohirrim or whatever it's called. The animation coming out. That's year two. This year too, right? That
seems straight up anime, and that seems decent.
That I'm interested in.
Yes.
Gollum movie though.
So how do you make him the protagonist? I don't want to follow him.
Give me Legolas. Give me Legolas instead. Like,
first of all, our names are Darwin and the Beeve, not Shirley. But
give me Aragorn. Oh my God, Viggo Mortensen still acts, right? In Aragorn, like older movie.
And he would be young. He would look. Yeah, they'll find a way. It won't be actors talking to a tennis ball in front of a green screen. No, it'll be AI. It'll be fully AI. No. You could.
And then Andy Serkis then is.
You could get an aging Orlando Bloom and Aragorn, have him just be Strider, and have him for some reason walk behind the scene or whatever. I mean, if you had me write this movie, I would have a group of mercenaries that are hired by Sauron's forces to find Gollum and have it about their transformation from hardcore mercenaries just trying to make a buck, working for Sauron to find Gollum, to maybe going, ooh, maybe we shouldn't do this when they realize the stakes. That's just me, though. I don't get paid the big bucks for that. I'm sure it'll be far fucking worse.
Wait, you're like making an orc story?
Is that what it is? Because that's how I would do it. I would make it a story about a good Suicide Squad of mercenary squads there, like trying to find Gollum, but make them likable and like Predator vibe of different. Each mercenary is a different one in that world, and then they realize, oh shit, maybe we shouldn't. Once they realize it's the One Ring, but who knows? They should probably just not do this, obviously. And I have no idea whether this fucking Aragorn's supposed. Yeah, he lived till 300, but he was like 80, 82 at the time of the movies. So depending on how he could be like a regular 40-year-old dude, basically, depending, or very young, depending if they get a completely different actor. But either way, how about you just not? How about you just not? Oh boy, get ready to be baited by. Yeah, that's
speaking of. How about you just not?
That's why they fucking mentioned it. Oh no, I didn't even indulge this. He was good in Fall Guy, but I have no desire to see him as Bruce Wayne.
That's like the stunt coordinator guy?
That was the main other stunt guy. Yeah. No, he's good. Yeah.
But Batman?
We don't all need to play all the roles. Ryan Gosling doesn't actually need to play T'Challa. It's okay.
Oh, the black Batman's Duke or whatever, right? What's his superhero?
There's a couple of them. Duke Thomas, Jace. There's a future one. There's a current one. Whatever. The point is, ain't no need, and you know he didn't mean that Batman. He meant Bruce fucking Wayne. Spoiler: the Waynes built Gotham, and they were instrumental in the anti-slavery. And while there were a lot of successful black people, there were not a lot of successful billionaire black people in the 1800s, which is what the Waynes are supposed to be mimicking, and it's sort of super integral to that line that you don't mess up their family tree.
Yeah, like Family Dynasty, they like to help create Gotham and stuff. Yeah,
it's fine. It's fine. But no, that's one fan cast I don't see taken off.
Richkinson instead.
Honestly, it's looking
They got Jim Gordon. And it's never enough. They're like, we need Batman now too.
If he goes anything along fan casting, it's going to be Jensen Ackles, who already voices him in the animated series. He's played Red Hood. For me. Right. And he's older, I believe. So it's fine.
And my buddy is like addicted to Supernatural. So I've seen plenty.
Unless James Gunn goes, fuck it, and just
support it.
An unknown. Yeah. I don't hate it.
So, people feeling seen. That's what because for some reason people need to see people who look exactly like them, or else they can't connect to it, or I don't get it. It's probably my white privilege speaking. Spare me the white feminism. Shooty got what deserves to be Doctor Who star. Different identities pitted against each other doesn't help anyone. Spare me the white feminism. Different identities being pitted against each other doesn't help anyone. Spare me the white feminism. Don't be divisive, guys. Don't be divisive. Only I'm allowed to be divisive. Yet I saw
feminism.
Well, they were disappointed about the Doctor is no longer a white woman. Well, imagine if we just kept him a white man. It's a crazy idea.
Or not.
You should start a channel and get someone to pay you to watch it.
Yeah, it's a good grift. Trust me. I don't. Do you think there's any white mediocrity or white feminism in the Penguin series?
Possibly. I'm tired of the, quote, a black insert character name here doesn't represent me takes. These are the same people that saying white characters can't represent them. And who's saying this? We're like, no, just do the source material. Just do like normal stuff. Make it for your main audience instead of tiny little niche audiences.
If it's good,
if you think that,
it doesn't need to be acknowledged.
It's racism.
Yeah.
But when they say, oh, I can't see myself in a white character, that's not racism because, well, we all know it's systemic and about power and blah, blah, blah. If you follow Gamergate 2, you've already heard this before.
Yeah. I would like to take you to a better time before all this. Just now on Amazon, all of them, including the miniseries, which is what you should start with, Battlestar Galactica from like 2004, 2005 when it started. Oh my God, strong female characters, black this, black that. It's fine. Diversity everywhere. Papa Badger came in. Do you think this would be considered woke? And it's like, well, it's done right. And it was normal progressiveness. It was the peak of progressive society before the real shit started to degrade. So it's like, we could just go back to that. If it's done well, it's not called DEI. It's just called, now obviously DEI is forced equity. So, but like just having women and strong characters that can be represented. When he was made Adama, Edward Almost was made Adama, like no one talked about like, oh, look at the Latin representation. No one gave a shit. It was just that it was James Edward. It was I can't even say his fucking name anymore for some reason. The point was no one made a deal of his race or anyone's race or Starbuck and her gender swapping was a little bit of a thing, but Katie Sackhoff ended up
and
Edward
generally
James Almost Jesus having a stroke.
We knew if they were there, it's because they presumably earned the spot.
No, by the way, Katie Sackhoff was
they were
fucking
good.
Hated because Starbuck is a dude in the 70s version, but she very quickly turned it all around. And the point was we had all of this before. It was all so good. It just like they say, all of this has happened before and all of this will happen again. We just got to get back to it. And also
we don't want you as customers. We want different
Katie
customers.
Been Captain Marvel. Holy shit.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We're not talking about the reboot, which is I think superior to the original. That's my hot take. But yeah, the original one with Lauren Green is not bad. It's not bad.
All right, Doctor Who Coke. The racist takes aren't just insulting and sad. They also don't make any sense. The Doctor is an alien who has the ability to take on different identities as they regenerate. They could be a woman, a man, a non-binary person, or a 5-year-old, if that's what the Doctor Who writers wanted for the character. That's why we've seen the Doctor played by both women and men during the show's 26 years, from Jodie Whittaker to David Tennant. Don't you mean by both women and men? They hate their audience. They hate their audience. They just do not want to give you what you want. They pretend like, oh, they're just trying to be nice and they want people to be seen. Twice in here, I'm not going to bother looking it up. Twice in here, they talk about, it makes everyone feel seen. That's what Shooty says. And then, it talks about, white feminism, all those white progressive women. It's an exclusionary form of feminism that only reinforces the power of white people.
Dr. Zulu, how do you feel about Shooty Gatwa? He seems like he might be one of your people. How's that going for you? Is he a good example to all? Yeah. 2004 BSG was peak sci-fi. Yeah, by the way, that's what I wanted from Halo. I wanted Battlestar Galactica politics, serious level tone and all that with fucking Spartans and like the Covenant, but like that was the type I wanted. All you had to do was just put Spartans into it and it would have been great. It was literally BSG used to be described as West Wing in space. Well, like that type of politics and war and intrigue. Oh, goddamn. Yeah.
All right, we're gonna knock out one more that's story made for you after this one.
Oh, no.
So Microsoft went ahead and shut down some studios. I played Hi-Fi Rush. It was quite good. I didn't quite put this together with the original story, but these were Xbox Game Pass games that are getting shit canned. So
and
it's the classic
one.
And it's the classic Microsoft buys studios to shut them down, basically. So they brought them all in for Game Pass, which apparently now is struggling. So now they're going to have to start. And for me, the only reason Xbox has any allure to me is the Game Pass is so good. But it's too good to be true, and they doesn't seem like they can do it anymore. And now a bunch of these studios are going to get. And
we heard they can't tank losses like the movie industry does. And Graph Web, you're just struggling with your internalized heterosexuality. You have to really let go of that and be a little more gender fluid.
Yeah.
All right,
that's what I'm saying. Is when so if we were to say that, that's racist. But when they say that they can't see themselves in characters, that's not. So after closing them, and Hi-Fi Rush, great like indie-ish game and very music based. It's like a beat 'em up game, but also a rhythm game. Like you have to do your attacks like on beat and stuff like that.
Your
really
rhythm
fun.
Game?
They canceled it. My rhythm game was Guitar Hero, and then Beat Saber is the jam. It straight up feels like you're just doing lightsaber dancing. It's great.
Yeah.
So after closing them, now they're claiming that we need smaller games that give us prestige and awards. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, this sounds exactly like some Bob Iger, we need to focus on quality nonsense. So people are not happy about this. Now, this one's for you. Phil Spencer's Fallout 76 camp nuked by gamer following Bethesda cuts. As a Fallout 76 player, how much does it fudge up your camp? Is that actually a problem for you, or is it just like radiated for a while?
That Phil fucking Spencer on a public name and gamer tag plays this in a public library, and then while he was there and alarms were going off, he waited while players went through the nuke, found a nuke card, went through the nuke thing, killed all the bosses, put in the nuclear codes after decrypting it, and nuked his base, of which he could hit rebuild all because he probably has 1 billion resources, everything, and instantly rebuild it. That's fucking hilarious. By the way, nuking people's camps is something that happens times. Most of the time, it's when someone's being an asshole and they put like a really predatory shopper. But most of the community is really nice in Fallout 76. It doesn't happen that often. That's funny though. What was the reason again? What was the negative? The reason they did it, other than the lulls?
Closing studios. People are mad that
no offense, and I guess because I see people upset about this. Most of those studios fucking sucked. Can we just say that out loud? Sorry.
Oh, Redfall was a disaster, but Hi-Fi Rush was good.
No one was going to buy them anyway. Yeah, no, I don't know, man. Yeah, that sucks, but that was probably going to happen no matter what.
I subscribed to Game Pass to play Hi-Fi Rush, actually.
I had Game Pass just because they rolled it into their everything. And so, like, everything just comes out. But it's like a lot of these games and people that are being fired was like, yeah, that was going to happen no matter what because people aren't buying their shit.
Helldivers 2, all reviews have gotten back up to mostly positive. And recent reviews, 69%. Nice.
Yeah, this is probably true, by the way, because like I said, Outer Worlds, I never bought it. I just played it on launch.
Oh, I hated that game so much.
Starfield, I played on launch. I never bought it. It was just there. Joker's Disciple, riddle me this. All mad wishers long for destruction. Future built on woke empires' corruption. All canceled past artists and writers unite. One man's vision of a business made right. What am I?
Eric July. That's my guess. I don't know.
All canceled past artists and writers unite.
That's what got me at first. And once man's vision of a business made right.
Of a business.
Future built on woke empire's corruption, my guess. X? No, I'm wrong. Apparently I'm wrong.
Is this X or Twitter?
I think Risk It got it. Wait, what? Is Elon? Bob Iger?
All mad wishers long for destruction. Everyone wants fucking Disney to go to destruction. Future built on woke empire's corruption. Twitter is based on the corruption of all these fuckers talking
canceled
about it.
Past artists and writers.
They're uniting on Twitter. One man's vision of a business made right. That's Elon Musk. What am I? You are Twitter.
I don't know. It's gay.
If I won, I'm Batman from now on, but I don't know. We gotta wait. It's Joker Disciple. This is killing me.
Still wrong.
I don't know.
The hospital's gonna blow up now, Patrick.
Yeah. No. We might not. We might have failed.
You guys killed all those people in that hospital.
Someone said Rippa, but is it Rippaverse?
I said Rippa. I feel like Eric July works.
Okay, I said Twix. I did. Rippaverse might also because he has Rippa Sind, but I don't know. This is a good one. You might get the chat. You might get us.
Twix. I don't know. You're killing me. Wait. Wait. Which one?
Rippaverse. Is Rippaverse?
Is it Rippaverse?
Right.
Well, Eric July counts, right? Or do all the children in the hospital die, Joker?
Because he said, "What am I?" Not "Who am I?" Boom! Your shit blows up. Eric is a who. He said, "What?" Meaning the Rippaverse is a what. It's a baby hospital. Babies are gonna die. Quick! Someone get Ezra Miller to non-binary it up and put them in fucking microwaves or whatever he did. Yeah, I think that's what he's saying. Rippaverse is. You know what? I sort of think that Twitter would have also counted, but yeah. All right, so Rippaverse is.
We had a bunch of answers.
Yeah, but that was
we got like a +1 or +2 for the next hospitals.
So
okay?
I just want to say you have to have.
We want on the punch card.
You have to have a pretty decent IQ to come up with riddles that are somewhat hard, especially for even moderately. So shout out Joker for coming up with 3 of them.
He might have stolen, but he stole that
he did that on the fly. So shout out Joker Disciple.
Yeah, and thank you for all the support. And we're having some fun with it.
That's funny. Yeah.
Excellent.
By the way, chat, I want you to know that my butter dish.
Did you order it
today? I fucking ordered it. My butter dish with included butter knife and double vacuum seal. Oh, indeed. For the extra large, but I'm gonna get a big hunk of Kerrygold butter. Put that in there, all nice. It's gonna be great.
Fuck. We passed 200.
Well,
darn it!
Congratulations.
I'm just gonna. We've got like 2 minutes. I'm just gonna write trimmers down.
Look,
I'm writing trimmers down for you guys.
You ain't got to assign yourself homework. You have so much to caught up on. They're doing it because they love you and they want you to eat better than top ramen, which is what you'll be eating if you don't, Mr. Professional Streamer.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, the good ones. Nissan. I like the Nissan ones. Not the car company, the double S one.
Do you have F&T pulled up? Or are we relying on chat to tell us?
No, I will do it here on the side. I know John will be there probably to do it, but just in case,
excellent.
I will bring it up here.
Anyone who hasn't been here for one of these, usually F&T starts a little late, so we just go until we see the intro start, and then we say our goodbye. So
a shout out. They've got Lauren Chin on, and they will be talking about Marvel eating crow, Lord of the Rings, DEI, Cape Crusader. It looks like they're going to be starting soon, but yeah, look at them. And they hit over 20,000. Were you watching when Gina?
Oh, did it?
After that?
I saw some stuff. I actually didn't even catch any of the Gina stuff. Did you ever get around? Did you end up getting watch the Drew Barrymore?
That when they hit 20,000, and yes, they and then it dropped to 19 during her. But yeah, she was so
good.
I have your hands.
Yeah, if anyone missed Chrissy Mayer doing her amazing Drew Barrymore impression, they did a clip of it on the.
You have to keep your upper lip,
Erwin.
Live.
You are so amazing. When I was passed around Hollywood by my mother and drugs, can I have your hand here? Can I have your hand, Erwin?
So stupid. All right, they're starting. F&T is going. Go over to F&T.
Guys,
I'll see you tonight at 9 p.m. PST on Inside the Badger Den. But other than that, they are straight and on time. So take that for what you will.
Tomorrow at 1 o'clock, the Lord's time. I'll be seeing you all.
So long, and thanks for all the fish.
Oh, the camera's on. The camera's been on the whole time, huh? I don't even know. Hello.
Screw you guys. I'm going home.
Good, then get the hell out of my life. Who needs you? Beat it. Leave me alone.
I needed to get rid of the human garbage, otherwise known as my best friends. Yeah.
Come on.
Bonnie, how do you keep getting back in?
Well, bye.
I'm sorry, babe. I didn't mean that either.
Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.